Has nothing to do with makeup, earrings, jewelry, but it has everything to do with disobeying the laws, statutes, and commandments that we read in Exodus chapter 19 at the beginning of the session. If you obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, I'll make you a kingdom of priests and a set apart nation. So the spirit of Jezebel is the doctrine that teaches that you don't have to obey the law, statutes, and commandments, and those that have the head over you will continue to be a head over you. Why? Because Deuteronomy 28 says that if you don't obey my covenant, I will make you the tail and not the head. But if you obey my covenant, I will make you above and not beneath. I will make you the lender, not the borrower, right? So the doctrine of Jezebel, the spirit of Jezebel, teaches the children to commit fornication. We read in Revelations. So next time you hear somebody tell you Jezebel has to do with makeup, tell them you don't know what you're talking about. It has nothing to do with makeup. It has everything to do with disobeying the commandments of Yah.
25 and 26.
Okay, read. Okay, so verse 26 says, Jeroboam said in his heart, now shall the kingdom return to the house of David. So he realized that, so if I can keep them in disobedience, I can continue to remain as king. That's what this nation does. They don't want you so-called African Americans, blacks, and Negroes to know you Israel and that you repent and turn it most high, that the white power is going to lose its power when Israel returns. Why? Because Israel was promised to be what? The kingdom of priests to the nations. Oh my mercy. So you can't get it through the legislation of the United States government, right? We get it from the government of Yah. And when we return to the government of Yah, the Messiah returns and gathers his elect from what? Four corners. Four corners. Four corners. And does what? Brings us back to Israel to do what? Rule and reign for 1,000 years with him on this physical earth. But if you don't know you Israel and you think you don't have to obey the law, statutes, and commandments, you continue to be perpetuated in a curse under another nation, under a people that are no people, according to what the Most High said in his word.